All right, we're back in next day. I had to get the whole shop cleaned out because, well, let's just be real. When you have all that stuff out and you're working on something, you guys saw the mess that was like chilling right here. So I just got everything cleaned up. Just got the torpedo off. It's nice and warm in here, but it's like 25 out today. Started Bertha this morning and immediately went into a high idle. It was that cold. But we got some things to do today. So we're getting rid of these 2 barrels. I'm just the scrap in the trash. This bed, I'm tired of people saying, hey, I want it, and then they don't show up. I got the exhaust for that one over there. Guy got coming in at 2 today to pick up both of the axles for that. So I'm just waiting on him. He sent me the GPS and he put money down. So that's good. Just want to let you guys know, if you want your projects featured and whatnot, we do have some space opening up here. So this will be out of here soon. Hired a part-timer. He'll be on Saturday to help dissect the rest of this, and we got to bring that white truck down. We are going to be building a custom flatbed for that white truck, so that service body's got to go. If it doesn't sell by the weekend, he's going to take it with him, but he's coming in tomorrow, so we will have the white truck back in the bay right here, and we have the Gear Vendors Overdrive right there. That is also going to be for sale. He doesn't know if he's going to throw another one in it or if we're just going to throw a drive shaft in it. But that's the only thing wrong with that truck, but we still got to pull the seat and stuff out of there. So this is the only piece I have left of Douglas, and the front axle is over here. I've had like 3 people say they're going to come get it, never got it. Complete front steering. So this is the only piece of Douglas left. His motor will live on, a bunch of other parts will live on in other trucks, but I'm tired of people saying they're going to come get this. So I'm going to knock this thing over and get it towards the door, and gonna attempt and see if we can't get this thing put on top of Bertha and take this down to scrap with whatever's left in the scrap bucket. I also got Bertha's bumper off. This will be for sale. I'm surprised there is not a dent on this bumper anywhere. This is a perfect hitch and bumper assembly with LEDs and shit. So I posted that up last night with the roll pan, but let's get this thing knocked down. I am gonna I'll show you guys. Garbage. Wasn't sold before, it is now. Had like 5 people beg me not to get rid of this thing for the price. I posted it up for like 200 bucks. And nobody was serious about it. So, gonna try and get this in the back of Bertha. But I was also, the service bed, let me give you guys a little thing here. So this service bed frame thing that I'm building, I don't wanna just, oh, the sun's out. I don't wanna just like throw random shit at this because I don't know, like I don't want to have to take something off later. Like I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do right here, but I'm not just going to throw random shit at it. So this is going to take me some time to build because I want it done right, and I want to make sure I'm not going to tear it apart again. So I found this toolbox from Peggy. We're going to leave it. It sits right up against there. It clears the gooseneck. I'm going to make it removable. This will be a temporary thing for our mobile stuff. It clears the welder, everything. So what I think we're going to do is I'm going to take that out, and we're going to try to put the bed up here and take that down to scrap. So I think we're going to do that now. I got a guy coming around too, so let's just see if we can make that possible. So this isn't how I planned the video to come out, but I think this video is just going to be like my shit show endeavors. And while we're waiting on other things to show up, I wanted to clear stuff out. So this and these things need to go, and the sun's out and it's warm now, and I don't know. It's probably like 35 degrees, let's see. It's definitely 35 degrees. But I don't feel it because I've been moving around. So I got this up in the air. I could tilt this over, but the jack stand doesn't want to cooperate, which is fine. It is what it is. So we're gonna use, since I don't have a hitch anymore, I'm just gonna use my, this here, and we're gonna use a ratchet strap to pull on this, and then we'll take the engine crane off, and then I can like just flip this over. I think that's how we're gonna do it. I got it supported to, this guy right here. So trying to show you guys that you know, it's strong. Let's just put it that way. The welds are solid. I don't really ever give you all time lapses, but like this is a normal around here, and I don't ever film shit like it. So let's just leave you guys sitting up there and see what happens. There. Also, there you go. It's strong. Might take the tailgate off for the next part. I'm thinking about taking the tail lights out for the next part. But to be honest, I don't even think I'll need to do that. The other thing, probably just gonna, it'll stick out, you know, a good bit. It is what it is. I'm not worried about that. As long as we don't have 4 feet of overhang. But main goal is just to get it sitting on top of the bed rails. And then once that's on there, I can just load up the rest of the scrap and call it good. I'll take the can of trash later, but I don't have much scrap in here. So, little air filter, a couple of pieces in there, but. So I will say, while we're doing this shit show, I do have a forklift or a little tractor or some shit in the plans that will be coming, because obviously with us taking things up and putting them on the hill and bringing them back down, it would be nice to have something like that, or the little wrecker. But either or, it would be nice to have a little forklift that can drive out on the stones. But until I get that come in, this is what we got. So let's just start doing our magic. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna use the tailgate as leverage, run a strap down to the frame there. This isn't heavy, and we'll just pick this up and we'll slowly get it worked up on. Once we have it set here, I'll use that as leverage, and then we'll probably just use a strap to pull it backwards. So like I said, we're gonna stop it, you know, right around this area. All right, so here's where we're at. Sorry, I had everybody and their brother calling me, and my brother and other people and all that, so everyone's calling me. So I started getting this up in the air. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get under it and lift it up over. Part of me says I can do that. Part of me says, I don't know, but if I'm fighting for my life, I feel like I'll put out a little bit more strength. You can see this side of the bed. Might hit that with, you know what, I got a little mallet over here. I'm gonna hit that with a hammer and see how she comes apart. Show you guys what some Bondo looks like. See that? Right there's Bondo. Right there. So, yeah. Without making too much more noise, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get under here and throw it up on. And then we're at that point, and then we can just start sliding it. So once it's on here, I'm gonna try to get it as decent as I can so it doesn't slide off or damage the bedside that I'm replacing anyway. And then we'll use the engine crane in the back and just try to slide it up on. I'm doing this by myself, guys. Legs and back are still sore from the deadlift, so I am definitely not gonna try it. But I'm gonna put another strap in the middle and try to like support it. Trying to keep this away from the taillights. Over there it's close, but we're fine. All right, only a couple scratches later. We're technically up on, looking at the widths now. Looks like we're close to center. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab the engine crane, lift up from the back, try to keep it as straight as possible, and then just keep sliding the ratchet straps on. That's what these are. I'm saving these for the next truck right here. So if there is any little bit of glue on the bottom, we'll just heat these up. Take these off, throw them on the next bed. Yes, I know, forklift would be a lot easier. We'd have just picked it up and dropped it on, I know. It is what it is. This is how we're doing it. So I'm gonna get you guys up and show you guys what's going on, because I feel like you guys will enjoy this. I'm over here with the engine crane, but the action's gonna be over here. right, my hope here is that we'll just be able to slide this along, but we gotta keep really even on here. Just gotta keep that in mind. What's gonna really help us is this cross beam here, and leaving that as much as possible, and then we're just gonna have to strap to the frame that we got there. All right, everybody and their brother called me, and I'm trying to film this, so I'm just gonna not answer people for a little bit until this is up and on, because this is basically the shit show we got going. We got one in the back, we have this in the front, and I'm using the welder top to kind of like pull it in, and it's gonna overhang like a bitch, and then we just gotta get all this shit somehow thrown in the back with it. This is gonna be a fun one. I might actually just throw everything on top of the bed, to be honest, because there's a hole in the bottom. You piece of shit. All right, we're close. I'm gonna get her strapped down. I'm gonna bring her in about another foot and then start strapping. You guys see how much we got. So she's going. Engine crane is completely disconnected, so I gotta really be careful at this point. But we're doing all right. Not the first. You guys see me do this plenty of times. I mean, you've seen me haul them like this plenty of times, but I don't think you've ever seen me have to do it like. I don't think she's going anywhere. Ripped a glove. Whew. Alright. That's how she looks. She ain't going anywhere. I can already see people in the comments. Oh my god! That's terrible, you shouldn't do that. It'll be fine. I got one strap across the top going up to the welder. I have two little minis pulling in. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a how you doing. And then we got two on the outsides pulling in. The only ones that are crossed are these. So should be all right. I'm gonna wrap these straps up and throw them in the toolbox. And I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging the look. I had to loosen these two straps up so I could close the tailgate. But still not going anywhere. She's tight. I think we're going 20 minutes up the road. So, should be all right. Let's pull it out and get some pictures. All right, they close at about 4, and that gives us, we should be there on time. So everything's all good. He moved that, put that behind the tailgate. There we go. So we'll go get this dropped off, have them pick it up. Well, it hasn't moved yet, so we're still doing all right. We got about 15-minute trip left. It was about 30. I can't believe everything is 30 minutes from where I'm at. Like, it's crazy. To go to the gym is 30 minutes, anywhere I want to go. Everything is just so far. I don't know, I don't like it. But yeah, the recycling center's 30 minutes, and it's like, it's just Shermansdale. It's not that far. No, it's still 30 minutes. All right, we're here. See what we weigh. She didn't shift. These steering wheel holders, you guys can take lessons on how to strap stuff down. £8,900. All right. I gotta be more careful. We hit the bedside a little bit. Nothing crazy. We'll see what we weigh. Wait till this guy goes. See what we weigh after. I'm not planning on making money. Oh, this shit. Let's see if he'll let me get out of here. All right. Smackered to bedside. That's the part this is one thing I hate about scrap life. Because I don't make any money doing this. See, that was what, 500 pounds, 400 pounds, something like that? Nah. Yeah, about 500 pounds. If I do my math right. So, let's go see how much money we got. Like I said, it pays for the fuel, and well, there's now a dent in my bed. I should be able to pull that though. We'll see. Yeah, we got her a little bit. See that crease right there? You can probably pull it out, but again, work truck. Pretty boy work truck, but work truck nonetheless. God damn. See, you don't even really notice it on camera. You don't really see it. I mean, probably be able to pull it out. I'm gonna get this toolbox mounted real quick and make sure she clears. This side was fine, but it's a shame. Looks like this has been pounded in at one point. Freaking work truck. All right, not going to bolt this in. So what I want to try to do here, keep in mind, I got the straps all out and everything. So this skid, the more and more I think about it, I kind of want to build this out over the years, like as I start using the truck more and more for like using the skid thing. I want to figure out where stuff belongs kind of deal. Like I know I can utilize this little bit of space here and this little bit of space here. But the only thing I know that I think I'll really like is just having a set of drawers right here. And it'll clear any fifth wheel and it will clear any gooseneck. So anything I do, I have to keep those in mind. So this, I'm thinking this will clear a gooseneck. I gotta figure out and see if it actually will. And then what I think I'll do is make some piece here that like I can make that completely removable on the spot. I don't want to bolt it down, but I think that makes the most sense. And then I can build out some shelves in here. This is such a skinny unit that I really do think that would work just as a temporary nice little toolbox, and we can put stuff in it as over the years we're building this out. So we'll see if it fits a gooseneck, if it makes it so that I don't hit it. I mean, I know it's going to be close, but you know, that's where the, you know, maybe we, I don't know yet, maybe we notch out the box for these guys here. And I know that is, I remember I said this wasn't going to collect water because I didn't weld all the way around. And then I welded all the way around, so this is going to collect some water. So, it is what it is. Let's go. All right, so if we notched it out, it would hit the filter. So this is literally perfect. And then if you open this up, it still clears. It just barely hits, but it clears the filter. And if you look at it, if you look straight down, we clear the gooseneck ball by a pretty good bit. You just got to be not stupid, because all it takes is a little bit of stupid, and whoops, you backed into the box. All right, so the previous owner of Peggy had this box on there, and look at this. It clears somehow. Now it clears. Oh, I think because it's... Ooh. Oh well, it's fine. So he put this piece in here to make it solid so you could put these, and that worked. So for one, it makes it sit up a little bit, which gives me just enough clearance because it's pulled up against that. That's crazy. That's perfect. I mean, maybe like one strap down the middle, but that's a nice little, might even be able to just anchor it in right here, to be honest. But well, for a solution that I can pull this out whenever I need to if I'm towing something, and we have clearance between, ignore the ratchet strap in the way, but we have clearance, so that's good enough for me. As we start building out these boxes, what I kind of want to do is, like, the first thing we're going to have to deal with, wrenches and sockets, okay? And then we'll start throwing in like miscellaneous things, everything on this desk here, because I got toolboxes coming in, and my other employee, I think he's getting his box set up in here. So all this stuff's gonna have to move. So I have like specialty sockets, like things you wouldn't typically use in here, and like, so I want to organize all of this stuff and throw it in there. Now it's all organized, but It's just like, I have multiple sets of wrenches. So like these, the SKs, I would throw them in the truck. And just like slow and steady, move a lot of this stuff into the truck. Kits like this, I mean, I wouldn't move that into the truck, but you get what I'm saying. So slowly, as we rebuild this back out, I tried the whole not using it as a truck thing. Unfortunately, this truck, I'm into it, way too much money, as I am pretty much with everything. So the only way this truck will ever leave my possession is in parts. So kind of build this out, make sure the setup works. If I ever get another truck, I can literally just plop it into another one. So hopefully video wasn't too boring. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. I'm heading home, so I'll probably throw this trash in the bed, and then we're done for the day. So I'm getting out of here. Almost had this thing sold today, but dude didn't want to, well, it wasn't gonna fit on the back of a Dakota. So I'm like, if you want it, come, you know. If anybody wants this thing, it is posted for $650 or best offer, but like if anybody needs a bed, it's not perfect, but the fender flares are the best part, and there's no rust on the sides, I don't think, because I mean it's a dually bed. But I need this thing out next so that we can make more room, because I think well, this is where the lift's gonna be. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna put each employee, because I'm gonna have a second guy coming in eventually. Like, so first guy, second guy will be somewhere along this wall, and then third guy, because like that'll be a bay, this will be a bay, this will be a bay, and then we'll have this right here for fabrication and stuff. So like if we're building a flatbed out, it'd be nice to have a truck come in, you know. So enough rambling, give me some ideas. She is loaded up and ready to go. Someone thinks they can pull this dent, let me know. Carlisle, PA. It bothers me. Look at that. Bullshit.